Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Wafi. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL iBT. And congratulations, your son has very strong English proficiency skills. And based on the comment you made in my website, you also have some really good English skills. So it looks like you guys practice a lot of English in your house. Wow. All right, let's get to your question. I'm interested to register my son to your online program. He has scored above 600 on the TOEFL PBT, but he never took the iBT before. As the testing format is different, iBT needs to do different learning and practice, especially for speaking and writing, right? Yes, you are correct. You said, you want to say, will your online program do a diagnostic test first so he will know which part to concentrate on? Thank you. I do that to an extent. Think of my course as I work on the whole thing. I help students improve in 7 key areas, beginning with vocabulary, and then pronunciation, then grammar, then reading, listening, speaking, and writing. The main thing that I do is, if you could just answer this question, I can probably recommend the best study guide. That's really what I have, is I have different study guides that will help your son see which areas of the course he needs to focus on the most. And my study guides are based really on, number one, what your existing TOEFL score is. So his score is 600, and he wants to take the iBT. So I'm guessing 600 is, you're getting up there pretty high, right? You're looking at maybe 85 to maybe 90, 95 maybe. The question is, how high of a TOEFL score does he want to get? Now, once I know that, I can probably recommend either a 30, 60, or 90-day TOEFL study guide that will help your son get to where he wants to go. So already, we can probably guess that when he takes the iBT, he will do fairly well, I think, in the listening and the reading sections of the iBT. But like you said, he needs more practice in the speaking and the writing areas. In fact, one of the diagnostic things I do in the beginning is I will have your son, Wafi, take a diagnostic pretest for pronunciation. And that way, I will tell him specifically which areas in the pronunciation area of my course he needs to focus on. And with the speaking, he just needs to start taking some of my practice tests. I have over 300 independent speaking practice tests. I have about 30 integrated speaking practice tests. And each time he does a practice test, I'll give him a score. I might say, your score is 23 points out of 30, for example. And then I'll give him an explanation in 3 areas: topic development, language use, and then delivery, which is pronunciation. So he will begin getting feedback in those areas. Like the speaking section, I also have a lot of lessons and practice tests in the writing area of my course. Again, the main thing that he needs to do is begin completing each day either an independent or an integrated speaking practice test so he can get some feedback from me. He'll get a score, and he'll get some basic comments about why he received the score he did. So I think that your son can improve, and especially the speaking and the writing areas of my course are very popular, as you can guess, because a lot of students cannot get that feedback by just using a book. And anyway, thank you very much, Wafi. I hope in this particular video I have answered your question. So to directly answer the question, I do not have a diagnostic pretest for all sections of the TOEFL. I do have a specific diagnostic test for the pronunciation area. And what I like to do is I like to recommend either a 30, 60, or 90-day study guide based on what your son's goals are. Number one, what is his current TOEFL score? We know this information. But how high of a iBT TOEFL score does he want to get? Once I know that information, I can give you the appropriate study guide, I think, that will help your son achieve the results he needs to achieve. Now remember, I do not guarantee my course for anybody. I cannot guarantee a specific score for your son. It depends on how hard he works, how long he uses my course, and whether or not he completes those pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests on a regular basis. But if he does go through the course and completes all the lessons, a good rule of thumb is your son can probably improve his overall score 5 to 10 points for each month that he uses my course. Right? That's typically the improvements that I see with a lot of my students. All right, Wafi, thank you very much, and have a great day.